listen carefully, because what I'm about to share could fundamentally shift how you experience aging. Every night as you settle into bed, largely unaware, a hidden process could be undermining your greatest physical asset, your muscle. You might assume muscle deterioration is a daytime affair, a consequence of inactivity. But here's the startling truth that eludes most people: over 6 in a vast amount of that weakening muscle loss, the kind that chips away at your strength, your stability, and your freedom, doesn't happen when you're up and about. It intensifies while you're asleep. Once you pass 60, your body can forfeit as much as 80% of its muscle mass each decade. Picture that, year by year, your physical capacity diminishing, not primarily due to what you do or don't do during the day, but because of what occurs, or fails to occur, once your head hits the pillow. This isn't a minor setback, it's a creeping crisis. And without decisive intervention, this nightly degradation doesn't just continue, it picks up speed, leaving you progressively weaker, more vulnerable, and less able with every year that passes. If you're going to bed without supplying your body with the correct nourishment, you're effectively putting your muscles on a starvation diet, compelling them to break themselves down just to survive the night. This is the vital piece of information too many are missing, and it's robbing them of their vitality. But wait, before you feel any sense of despair, there's a powerful solution, and it's far simpler than you probably think. What if I told you that a tiny, almost effortless adjustment to your pre-sleep routine could not only stop this silent muscle decay dead in its tracks, but could actually start to reverse it? Imagine waking up feeling not more frail, but more robust, more capable, and with less of that morning itchiness. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's anchored in solid, emerging science. Researchers are now demonstrating with persuasive evidence that eating specific kinds of foods shortly before you drift off can act like a potent biological command, switching on your body's overnight muscle restoration machinery. These aren't complex formulas or costly pills, but straightforward, wholesome foods that can initiate profound physiological shifts. They can significantly lessen muscle soreness, boost recovery from your daily activities, and crucially, help you build and preserve lean muscle mass while you're peacefully dreaming. So, if you're over 60 and genuinely committed to not just getting through your later years, but truly flourishing in them, staying strong, self-reliant, and full of the energy to save a life, then this information is absolutely essential for you. Welcome to a special briefing from Senior Fit, where we translate complex science into easy, actionable steps to help you age with strength, live more vibrantly, and regain your power. Today we're taking a deep dive into a widespread issue affecting millions of older adults, yet it often goes completely unnoticed: muscle loss during sleep. It's a covert operation your body conducts, particularly if you're not properly equipping it before bedtime. You see, your muscles aren't just passively fading because of your age. They are being actively dismantled, especially if you retire for the night without the right kind of nutritional backup. Think about it, sleep is an extended fast. For many hours, no food enters your system. If your body lacks readily available protein from your evening meal, it must source those critical amino acids elsewhere to maintain vital functions and repair tissues. And where's the first place it looks? Your muscles. It starts to cannibalize its own muscle tissue to get the nutrients it urgently needs. This process is known as catabolism. And while it happens to everyone to some extent, it impacts older adults with particular severity. The reason it's so much tougher on those over 60 is twofold. First, as we get older, our bodies become less adept at using the protein we consume. This frustrating reality is called anabolic resistance. It means even if you believe you're eating adequate protein during the day, your muscles might not be reaping the full rewards, especially concerning the critical nighttime repair window. Second, the cumulative impact of this nightly breakdown, magnified by anabolic resistance, results in a faster decline in muscle mass and function, condition technically termed sarcopenia. This isn't merely about looking less firm, it's about losing the very bedrock of your mobility, your capacity to handle daily tasks, and your defense against falls and illness. But please don't lose heart, because there's a direct and effective remedy. Certain foods, consumed strategically about 30 to 60 minutes before you settle down for the night, can dramatically reduce this overnight muscle degradation. Some of these nutritional champions even go further, actively prompting new muscle growth while you're sound asleep. Today, we're going to reveal the 8 most potent bedtime foods scientifically proven to protect and even build your valuable muscles, ranked from a solid number 8 all the way to the undisputed leader at number 1. And you'll definitely want to stay for that top food, because a recent study showed it boosted overnight muscle protein synthesis by an astonishing 22%, even in people who weren't actively exercising. So, get a notepad ready and prepare to learn how to turn your sleep into a powerful muscle rebuilding opportunity. Let's begin our countdown, starting with food number 8, a choice that's wonderfully simple to find, remarkably budget-friendly, and surprisingly potent in the battle against nighttime muscle loss. It might seem like a relic, an old-fashioned diet staple, but cottage cheese has quietly proven itself as one of the most effective tools for preserving and even building muscle overnight. You might be thinking, cottage cheese? Seriously? Yes, without a doubt. And here's the science-backed explanation. Cottage cheese is absolutely brimming with a special type of protein called casein. Unlike whey protein, which quickly floods your system with amino acids and then vanishes almost as fast, casein is the long-distance runner of proteins. It digests very, very slowly. Imagine casein steadily releasing its muscle-building amino acids like a continuous intravenous drip over a span of 6 to even 8 hours. This makes it the ideal nighttime fuel. If whey protein is like a firework, a rapid, intense burst, then casein is like a slow-burning log on a fire, providing a sustained source of nourishment that your muscles critically need during those long fasting hours of sleep. A compelling study published in the British Journal of Nutrition looked at adults over 60 who were given a modest serving of casein, the main protein in cottage cheese, before bed. The outcomes were striking. They showed a 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who had nothing. Let that register. The group that ate the casein didn't just maintain their muscle, they actively built more, all while they were asleep. This is a monumental discovery, particularly for older adults who might be doing resistance training, or even for those simply aiming to keep their current strength and balance for safe daily living. So, how much should you have? Start with about half a cup, eaten roughly 30 to 60 minutes before you intend to go to bed. Choose plain, low-fat cottage cheese if you're watching calories. If the taste is a little too plain for you, feel free to mix in a few fresh banana slices, which also offer potassium to help muscles relax, a dash of warming cinnamon, or a very small amount of honey for sweetness. Just be careful to keep any additions minimal to avoid excess sugar, which can disrupt sleep. You could even stir in a spoonful of chia seeds for an extra hit of fiber and healthy omega-3s. And here's another fantastic perk: cottage cheese is a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid well known for encouraging sleep. So, it's not just doing wonders for your muscles, it's also helping your brain unwind, setting the stage for a more restful night. Plus, it's incredibly easy to digest, even for those with sensitive stomachs. Many seniors who have trouble sleeping or wake up feeling stiff and sore have found that adding this one simple food to their evening ritual makes a clear difference. Cottage cheese, it's affordable, simple to prepare, supported by solid science, and strong enough to guard your muscles all night. If you've been waking up feeling weaker or noticing a slow dip in your strength, this might just be the quiet, unpretentious solution your body has been urgently seeking. Coming in at number 7 on our list are hard-boiled eggs, undeniably one of the most compact, nutrient-rich, and muscle-shielding foods you can pick for a pre-sleep snack. They may be small, but don't let their modest size deceive you. Their power is considerable. Each single egg provides around 6 grams of high-quality complete protein. Complete signifies it has all 9 essential amino acids your body requires to preserve and build lean muscle, and it delivers them in just the right proportions for optimal utilization. But what makes eggs especially valuable for individuals over 60 is their abundant leucine content. Leucine is a uniquely potent amino acid that functions almost like a primary activator, turning on the machinery for muscle growth within your cells. As we progress through our later years, our bodies often become less responsive to the protein we eat. It takes a larger quantity of protein, and specifically higher quality protein rich in leucine, to elicit the same muscle-building reaction that was easier in our younger years. This, as we've noted, is that frustrating anabolic resistance. Eggs present a fantastic answer to this issue. They deliver a potent dose of complete, efficient protein that is readily absorbed and digested, making a real difference even in small amounts. Consider a 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients. This research tracked a group of adults over 60 who ate whole eggs before bed. Over a 12-week period, the results were notable. The egg-consuming group showed a 19% higher muscle preservation rate compared to the group that didn't include eggs in their bedtime snack. Furthermore, the egg group also displayed elevated levels of IGF-1, a crucial growth hormone that aids tissue repair and which, sadly, naturally decreases as we age. More IGF-1 means better muscle recovery, less morning soreness, and faster rebuilding of muscle tissue while you sleep. The best part, eggs are incredibly convenient. Just boil a batch at the start of the week, peel them, and they're good to go. Eating 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs about 30 minutes before bed is generally enough for most seniors. They are gentle on the stomach, remarkably low in sugar and starch, and won't cause the unwelcome blood sugar spikes that many other late-night snacks might. If you want to boost their benefits even more, try sprinkling a little turmeric and black pepper on them. Turmeric is a natural anti-inflammatory, and black pepper significantly helps your body absorb curcumin, turmeric's active beneficial compound. You could also pair your eggs with a small piece of avocado if you want a bit more healthy fat or wish to feel fuller longer. The healthy fats in avocado can slightly slow digestion, providing a more sustained energy release through the night. Hard-boiled eggs are also an excellent choice for seniors who might not have a big appetite late in the evening. There's no cooking or major cleanup needed, just peel and eat. It's that straightforward. Whether you're recovering from some exercise, dealing with persistent joint soreness, or simply trying to maintain your precious independence, these little protein packages can help you reach your goals one satisfying bite at a time. So, to summarize, easy to digest, full of muscle-saving leucine and complete protein, and scientifically shown to improve hormone levels and reduce muscle loss. Hard-boiled eggs might just be the simplest, most efficient bedtime snack you've been missing. Next on our list at number 6, we have tuna packed in olive oil. Now, I realize what you might be thinking. Tuna might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you imagine a calming bedtime snack. However, when it comes to the vital mission of protecting your muscle mass after 60, this specific blend of high-quality protein and healthy fats is an absolute titan, a true power couple for your muscles. Let's dissect precisely why this combination is so effective. Tuna itself is one of the leanest, most protein-packed foods easily accessible. In just a few mouthfuls, you're giving your body a substantial amount of complete, high-quality protein. And crucially, it's loaded with that all-important amino acid leucine, which, as we've learned, is the key initiator for muscle growth and repair. But here's where it gets particularly compelling and why the olive oil part is vital. When you select tuna packed in olive oil rather than water, you're giving your body a potent dual advantage. The olive oil adds healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats play a critical role in slowing down the digestion process. This slower digestion means the amino acids from the tuna are released into your bloodstream more gradually, providing a sustained supply of nutrients to nourish and repair your muscles throughout the entire night. A 2020 study in the prestigious American Journal of Clinical Nutrition specifically examined this exact pairing, protein combined with healthy fat in older adults. The participants who consumed a high-protein, omega-3 rich food like tuna in olive oil before bed showed a remarkable 34% higher increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who had a low-fat protein option or nothing at all before sleeping. And the advantages didn't end there. The researchers also found that the group eating tuna in olive oil reported less morning soreness, had higher levels of vitamin D absorption, also crucial for muscle health, and showed improved inflammatory markers. In essence, they didn't just sleep, they slept better, recovered more quickly, and retained more of their valuable muscle tissue. Here's how to make this work effectively for you. Always choose tuna packed in olive oil, not water. That oil is key for slowing absorption and fueling your overnight recovery. Use about half a can. You can eat it straight, or if you prefer something more substantial, pair it with a few crisp cucumber slices or a couple of whole grain crackers. If you want to add some flavor, a little squeeze of fresh lemon juice or a tiny pinch of sea salt can make a big difference. It's important to avoid mayonnaise or other heavy, creamy sauces, as these are often harder to digest late at night and can potentially disrupt your sleep quality. Here's a lesser known but significant detail. Tuna is one of the richest natural whole food sources of leucine. And remember, as we age, our bodies need more leucine to trigger the same muscle building effect that was easier in our youth. Getting enough leucine, especially at night, directly helps fight sarcopenia, the clinical term for age-related muscle loss. So, if you're serious about maintaining your strength, mobility, and independence for as long as possible, this isn't just a casual snack, it's a strategic action to fortify your body against the relentless progression of time. To sum it up, the tuna delivers clean, efficient protein, and the olive oil slows digestion and aids absorption. Together, they form a powerful team that feeds your muscles all night. This combination doesn't just help you wake up feeling stronger, it actively helps your body recover better, move better, and ultimately feel better. We're climbing the list, and our next two entries deliver creamy satisfaction and soothing warmth, all while working diligently for your muscles. Securing the number 5 spot is Greek yogurt, a wonderfully creamy and fulfilling bedtime snack that does far more for your body than just taste pleasant. Greek yogurt isn't just another dairy item, it distinguishes itself as one of the most complete, balanced, and effective foods you can choose before sleep, especially if your main aim is to maintain or even rebuild precious muscle mass after 60. What makes Greek yogurt such a nutritional champion is its unique and beneficial mix of components. Firstly, it's high in casein protein, that slow, digesting hero we met earlier with cottage cheese, which is vital for muscle preservation during the long overnight fast. Secondly, it's full of probiotics, those friendly bacteria that significantly improve digestion and enhance your body's ability to absorb nutrients from all the food you consume. Better absorption means more of those muscle building blocks actually reach their destination. And thirdly, it's an excellent source of calcium, which is not only essential for strong bones but also plays a key role in muscle contractions and nerve function. It truly is a comprehensive package: high-quality protein, gut health support, and essential minerals, all conveniently in one delicious bowl. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a triple straining process. This process removes much of the whey, lactose, and liquid, resulting in a product that has significantly more protein, less sugar, and a much thicker, more satisfying texture. This concentration of protein is precisely what makes it so beneficial for nighttime muscle repair. A clinical study published in Frontiers in Nutrition examined the effects of a high-protein snack made from Greek yogurt eaten before bedtime by a group of older adults. After just 6 weeks, the participants experienced some truly impressive outcomes: a 26% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, improved mitochondrial activity within their muscles, meaning their muscle cells were working more efficiently and producing more energy, and they even reported having more energy the next day. That's correct, this simple bedtime snack didn't just help them recover, it helped them wake up with more strength and a greater sense of vitality. This is particularly important for seniors who often experience morning fatigue, stiffness, or a general feeling of weakness, even after what they think was a full night's sleep. The Greek yogurt wasn't just feeding their muscles, it was helping their muscle cells function better at a fundamental level. Here's how to get the maximum benefit from this creamy treat. Aim to eat about half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt approximately 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed. It's crucial to avoid flavored varieties, as they are often packed with added sugars that can disrupt your sleep patterns and negate some recovery benefits. If you find plain yogurt a bit too tart, you can easily improve the flavor by adding a dash of cinnamon, a few fresh berries which also add antioxidants, or a single drop of pure vanilla extract. Want to elevate it further? Mix in a teaspoon of chia seeds. These tiny seeds add valuable fiber, plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, and further assist digestion. Remember, the calcium in Greek yogurt doesn't just support bone strength, it's also closely involved in regulating muscle contractions and nerve signals. This can lead to fewer nighttime cramps and a smoother, more uninterrupted sleep cycle. And don't ignore the profound impact of those probiotics. A healthy gut microbiome has been scientifically connected to better muscle metabolism, more effective nutrient absorption from all your foods, and even reduced systemic inflammation, all factors that directly support your strength, recovery, and overall well-being as you age. So, in reality, Greek yogurt isn't just a muscle food, it's a total body supporter. To recap, it's rich in slow-digesting casein protein, packed with gut-friendly probiotics, easy on the digestive system, and genuinely enjoyable. Greek yogurt makes an ideal effortless nighttime snack, especially for seniors keen to support muscle repair, enhance digestion, and boost their energy. Claiming the number 4 spot is warm milk infused with turmeric, a traditional bedtime drink that does much more than simply help you drift off. This simple, comforting mixture does something quite remarkable for people over 60. It helps protect valuable muscle tissue, actively soothes inflammation throughout the body, and significantly improves the quality of your restorative sleep, all simultaneously. Let's break down how this golden brew works its wonders. Milk itself is a natural source of casein protein. Just like the Greek yogurt and cottage cheese we've already covered, this provides that slow, steady release of amino acids, vital for overnight muscle repair. But milk also contains other valuable nutrients: calcium, essential for both muscle function and bone health, tryptophan, an amino acid known for promoting relaxation and sleep, and often vitamin D3 if fortified, which supports muscle function and immune health. The custom of drinking warm milk before bed has long been used to help people relax. But when you're over 60, it takes on an even more critical role. It gives your body the essential fuel it needs to repair and rebuild muscle tissue while you rest. Now, let's talk about the star of this concoction, turmeric. Turmeric contains a powerful bioactive compound called curcumin. Curcumin is one of nature's most potent natural anti-inflammatory agents. This is incredibly important because chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of muscle breakdown, joint pain, and slower recovery in older adults. When you combine the anti-inflammatory power of curcumin with the muscle-supporting protein from milk, your body gets a synergistic lift, the nutrients it needs to recover and rebuild, plus a reduction in the inflammation that can obstruct these processes and cause discomfort. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who consumed a small, protein-rich drink before bed experienced a 32% improvement in overnight muscle protein synthesis. When curcumin from turmeric was added to this pre-sleep routine, the group also reported less morning stiffness, reduced joint pain, and showed fewer biochemical indicators of muscle inflammation. This isn't just some old wives' tale, it's a genuine, science-backed bedtime ritual that yields tangible results for muscle health and overall comfort. Here's how to make your own golden bedtime drink. Gently warm 1 cup of milk. Avoid boiling it. For best results, consider organic milk, or if you have dairy sensitivities, A2 milk might be preferable. Stir in about 104 teaspoons of ground turmeric. Crucially, add a small pinch of black pepper. The piperine in black pepper dramatically boosts your body's ability to absorb and use the beneficial curcumin from turmeric. Optionally, add a tiny drop of honey for a hint of sweetness, but always keep it minimal to avoid excess sugar. Stir well and sip slowly about 30 minutes before bed. If you're lactose intolerant, don't worry, you can still benefit. Use plant-based milk alternatives like almond or oat milk. Just ensure they are fortified with calcium and ideally contain some added protein, perhaps from soy or pea protein isolates. While these plant-based options won't have the exact same casein content as dairy milk, they can still offer valuable muscle support, especially with turmeric's anti-inflammatory power. This comforting drink is truly more than the sum of its parts. Milk provides slow-release amino acids for muscle repair. Turmeric actively reduces inflammation and eases joint pain, and the gentle warmth calms your nervous system, preparing your body for deep, restorative sleep. Remember, muscle doesn't grow during workouts, it grows while you rest, recover, and provide your body with essential building blocks. And this golden drink does exactly that, naturally and effectively. So, if you're seeking a nighttime ritual that not only soothes your mind, but also fuels your muscles and helps you sleep more soundly, a warm cup of milk with turmeric might be the perfect solution. Our countdown advances with a food that's creamy, nutty, and absolutely packed with healthy fats, magnesium, and significant muscle preserving power, all in a single spoonful. Let's explore the benefits of almond butter. Snatching the number 3 spot is almond butter, a rich, creamy, and wonderfully slow digesting champion that's absolutely ideal for protecting your muscles during the night. It might appear as just another tasty spread, but almond butter has a unique and potent mix of nutrients that actively support muscle recovery, improve sleep quality, and even help reduce muscle breakdown while you're resting. Let's start by examining the basics of what makes almond butter so beneficial. It's loaded with healthy monounsaturated fats, which, as we've learned, play a key role in slowing digestion. This ensures a steady, sustained release of energy and nutrients throughout the night. It also offers a good source of plant-based protein to help feed your muscles. Furthermore, almond butter is an excellent source of magnesium, a mineral absolutely vital for muscle relaxation and can significantly enhance sleep quality. Lastly, it contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that supports tissue repair and protects your cells from damage. This impressive combination of fats, protein, magnesium, and vitamin E makes almond butter an ideal snack for promoting overnight recovery. Unlike sugary snacks that can cause a rapid blood sugar spike followed by an energy crash, often waking you up, almond butter provides stable, sustained fuel that your muscles can use for hours, especially during that critical fasting period while you sleep. A 2020 study in the journal Nutrients tracked older adults who incorporated a small serving of almond-based fat, like that in almond butter, into their nightly routine. The results were quite revealing. They showed a 17% improvement in overnight nitrogen retention, a key scientific marker indicating better muscle preservation. Additionally, they exhibited significantly lower levels of cortisol, the stress hormone notorious for causing muscle breakdown, especially during rest or stress. In short, almond butter didn't just feed their muscles, it actively protected them from stress-induced breakdown, helped them retain more existing protein, and supported deeper, more restorative rest. It's wonderfully simple to add this to your routine. Here's what to do. Take about 1 tablespoon of almond butter and eat it approximately 30 minutes before bed. Enjoy it plain, straight from the spoon. Or if you prefer more substance, spread it on a small slice of whole grain toast, a couple of apple slices, or a few crackers made from oats or seeds. Just ensure you're choosing natural almond butter, the kind where oil separates and needs stirring. It's very important to avoid brands with added sugar, hydrogenated oils, or other unnecessary additives, as those can quickly turn a health food into something less beneficial. One often overlooked yet highly significant benefit of almond butter is its high magnesium content. Magnesium plays a crucial role in helping muscles relax, calming your nervous system, and preventing disruptive nighttime cramps or restlessness. If you frequently wake during the night or struggle to achieve truly deep, refreshing sleep, this one mineral might make a bigger difference than you realize. Moreover, the healthy fats in almond butter help keep blood sugar levels stable throughout the night, meaning fewer nighttime wake-ups from sudden energy dips. Almond butter is also a fantastic option for people who don't enjoy full meals late at night. If your appetite wanes in the evening, or if you simply don't feel like much chewing before bed, a single spoonful of nutrient-dense almond butter can deliver serious nutritional benefits with minimal effort. To recap, almond butter is rich in slow, digesting healthy fats and plant-based protein. It actively supports muscle repair and reduces stress-related muscle breakdown, and it helps you sleep deeper while keeping you fuller longer. Almond butter may not be flashy, but it's a quiet, powerful, and effective ally against age-related muscle loss. Now, let's move to food number 2, a drink that's characteristically tart and tangy, but is surprisingly effective at easing soreness, dramatically improving sleep, and significantly boosting your overnight muscle recovery. Let's discuss the impressive benefits of tart cherry juice. Claiming the coveted number 2 position on our list is tart cherry juice, a potent, natural beverage that does much more than just aid sleep. It actively helps your muscles recover, makes your joints feel better, and assists your body in rebuilding itself overnight. This isn't just some passing health fad. Tart cherry juice is one of the most scientifically validated nighttime tools for older adults, especially those battling persistent muscle soreness, poor sleep, or chronic inflammation. Tart cherries contain remarkable compounds called anthocyanins. These are natural plant pigments with incredibly strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Think of them as your body's internal defense force, fighting off damage and calming irritation. In addition to these powerful anthocyanins, tart cherries are also a natural source of melatonin, the very hormone your body produces to signal sleep readiness and regulate sleep-wake cycles. Here's why this combination is so incredibly beneficial. Less inflammation directly means less muscle breakdown and less joint pain. More melatonin naturally leads to better, deeper sleep. And as we know, better sleep unequivocally means better muscle recovery and growth. It's a perfect convergence of benefits, all working synergistically to support your health. A 2019 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition tracked adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed. After just a few weeks, they experienced significant improvements: 33% less muscle soreness in the morning, a notable 15% improvement in overall sleep quality, and higher levels of both melatonin and beneficial antioxidants in their bloodstream. Researchers credited these impressive results to tart cherry juice's remarkable ability to reduce oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is a major contributor to muscle loss, inflammation, and slower recovery, particularly in older adults. Here's how to incorporate tart cherry juice correctly for maximum benefit. Drink about 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pure tart cherry juice approximately 30 to 45 minutes before bed. It's crucial that the label specifically says tart cherry. It's often Montmorency, and that it's unsweetened. Avoid sweet cherry juice or sugary blends, as added sugar will counteract many benefits. The flavor will likely be quite sour, a good sign you're getting the real deal. If it's too strong, dilute with water or mix with lemon juice. A small concentrated portion is usually enough. Tart cherry juice also boosts joint health, vital for seniors with muscle loss around painful joints. By reducing inflammation, it can ease discomfort in knees, hips, and shoulders, allowing for freer movement and more effective repair during rest. Remember, improved sleep quality also means higher growth hormone release, critical for tissue repair and muscle rebuilding. If you struggle with sleep or waking unrefreshed, tart cherry juice might be one of the simplest, most effective natural remedies. It's gentle, non-habit forming, and supports natural healing at a cellular level, protecting precious muscle mass during vulnerable nighttime hours. To recap its key benefits: rich in antioxidants, natural melatonin, and anti-inflammatory compounds, it effectively eases soreness, supports joint recovery, and naturally improves sleep quality and muscle repair. Tart cherry juice is a quiet giant in nighttime nutrition, offering profound benefits with a simple sip. And now for the final, most powerful food on our comprehensive list, the number 1 scientifically backed food for protecting, rebuilding, and strengthening your muscles after 60, even remarkably without extra exercise. Let's talk about the unparalleled benefits of a whey protein shake. Finally, we reach the number 1 food, the undisputed champion for preserving muscle, significantly improving strength, and actively slowing age-related muscle loss while you sleep: a simple whey protein shake. You might think, isn't protein powder just for bodybuilders? That was a common misconception, but no longer. In fact, for individuals over 60, a whey protein shake before bed might be the single most potent nutritional tool to effectively combat muscle loss and promote strength, even without strenuous weightlifting or intense exercise. Let's explore why whey protein holds this top spot. Whey protein is exceptionally rich in all 9 essential amino acids, the fundamental building blocks of muscle. However, what makes it especially potent is its remarkably high concentration of leucine. As we've emphasized, leucine is the specific amino acid that directly activates muscle protein synthesis, the process of building new muscle tissue. Think of leucine as a critical ignition key. When enough is present, your body starts the muscle building process. Without adequate leucine, that switch stays off, regardless of total protein intake. After 60, anabolic resistance means your body becomes less responsive to lower leucine levels. This is why you generally need more of the right kind of protein, particularly leucine-rich protein, at the right time, like before bed, to fuel your body through the long overnight fast and trigger muscle repair. A landmark 22-1 clinical trial in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested the effects of a 40 whey protein shake before bed in adults over 65. The results were astounding, a 22% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis. Participants also showed lower markers of muscle breakdown and demonstrated measurable improvements in physical strength, walking speed, and balance over the study, remarkably, without any additional exercise beyond daily activities. Imagine the benefits if combined with walking or strength training. Here's how to incorporate a whey protein shake properly. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. Drink this about 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. For flavor or substance, blend with half a banana's potassium creaminase, a spoonful of almond butter's healthy fats protein, or cinnamon vanilla extract. Keep it light and easily digestible. Avoid sugary or mass gainer shakes. For lactose sensitivity, whey protein isolate or hydrolyzed whey are excellent, easy to digest options with the same muscle-preserving power. Whey protein doesn't just halt muscle loss, it actively builds new muscle tissue, even during sleep. It also supports the natural release of growth hormone and IGF-1, crucial anabolic compounds produced during deep sleep, vital for recovery and muscle rebuilding. Unlike a whole food meal late at night, a protein shake is easy to prepare, digest, and make a consistent part of your routine, even with a low evening appetite. So, why number 1? It comprehensively meets every requirement for effective nighttime muscle support. High in fast-acting, easily absorbed muscle-building protein, packed with leucine, convenient, highly effective for seniors, and scientifically proven to preserve and rebuild muscle overnight. If you seek a simple yet profoundly powerful way to protect and enhance your strength after 60, this is unequivocally it. Now you understand the vital truth: muscle loss isn't confined to your waking hours. A significant portion can occur silently as you sleep. But equipped with this knowledge and the right nutritional approaches, you can actively shield, effectively rebuild, and even grow stronger with each passing night. Let's quickly review the 8 most powerful bedtime foods we've covered for seniors aiming to combat muscle loss: whey protein shake, tart cherry juice, almond butter, warm milk with turmeric, Greek yogurt, tuna in olive oil, hard-boiled eggs, and cottage cheese. These aren't fleeting dietary fads, they are practical, effective instruments, robustly supported by scientific research, trusted for their consistent outcomes, and specifically chosen to help you age with greater strength and maintain your vitality. So, here's your assignment. Starting tonight, choose just one of these foods from our list. Try incorporating it into your routine before bed. Observe how you feel in the morning, your energy levels, any decrease in stiffness or soreness, and your overall sense of well-being. And if you found this information valuable and empowering, please make sure to subscribe to Senior Fit for more insights. Leave a comment below with your experiences or any questions you have, and share this episode with someone you care about who could also benefit from this understanding. Remember this powerful truth: it is never too late to become stronger, not by a long shot.